going to play around with the Chief doors. I really like the idea of half doors. The Wranglers, when you drive them out in the bush, half doors are really good. So I've been thinking about doing it to this. I've started on the other side. So this is what I've got now. Come around the other side and I'll show you what I'm up to. I really should be doing a lot of other things, not working on the Jeep, but it's a bit rainy, so it's a good excuse to stay under cover in the shed. I should be putting that sign up down there. That trailer belongs to Graham with all his rubbish. No, it's not rubbish, good stuff, going to his new house. Got the daughter's people mover pulled apart. Got a starter motor out of that. Supposed to be putting up this new roof over my containers, getting them painted up. All the gear's there, so that'll wait till a nice sunny day. So let's have a look what I've done here. So I've stripped this door out. We'll have a look from the other side in a minute. So I stripped off. This piece is going to be really good. Whatever I cut it to, I'm going to still have a top half. So when we want to travel or get out of the weather, we've got the sliding top, like a Wrangler half door. So this is going to be good. This will still slide back in where it goes. And I'll just put some vinyl on here, clip it on, and then a zipper in there. So we'll still have a functional full door. So that's going to come in really handy for that. So I've got a couple of ideas. I could actually leave it the way it is and just cap that top. That way I've got functioning door handles. Still lets a lot more air through here, but it's still pretty high. Second option, I can cut down to here. I'll lose my outside handle, but I can still use the inside handle. And it'll be nice and low, so I can just reach in and undo it with that when I want to get in. And then maybe when I build my soft top, I could build a little flap just to get in, just to make it easy. So I have no outside handle. Or the third option is I go down to this bottom mark. It probably makes it look more like a half door. A bit lower, get some breeze coming in just above the knees. Good visibility out when I want to see the front wheel. But I'll lose both my inner and outer standard door handles. So I've been toying with the idea of maybe using something like this off a soft top on here, and see how that goes. So 3 options: leave it, first cut, second cut. I haven't really decided. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, think about it, and keep on moving. Alright. Well, that's the first bit. Now don't panic, I do have more doors. So I wouldn't have started this if I knew I didn't have some more doors, in case I don't like what I've done or want to go back. So got more doors, so happy so far. What I've decided is I'm going to do the first cut, see how it feels, maybe go for a drive, and then I can always work my way down. But I thought if I do this cut, I can't come back up. So I'm going to cut this next piece off and we'll see how she looks. So we'll get into her. I'd like to say it's the next day, but it's probably a week since we've been on the doors. So I'll give you an update on that, but before we do, we've got some things done we spoke about last time I should have been doing. So I've got my Jeep sign up here. That lights up at night, looks really good. Got the roof over the containers, right through. So we're a bit more bit more protected from the weather here at the roving editor's base camp. Thanks to Kevin Burke for the sign. Thanks for sending that to us, Kevin. It was great. So, back onto these doors finally. We like this height. When I sit in it, it's a nice height. Look out, I can see my front wheel really good. It'll leave my inside handle working, which is really good. I think if I do some good work here, I can have this little outside handle working good. It'll just be a little wrist action. But what we've decided to do, after consultation with some other full-size Jeep owners around the place, we're going to go right through here. This really narrows in here, and it's going to be a real pain to fabricate, and I'm no fabricator. So I'm thinking I'm going to go right across and then just cap it with some caps. Be a lot easier to do. It'll virtually be a flat half door, a bit like a Land Rover do, so I think it'll be good. So that's our plan. So I'm going to cut through here, get some caps. Well, actually, I'll show you the caps. So I've got some caps made up in town. They'll go over there just to finish it off. Once again, as I said, I got them made up. I've got no fabrication skills and no gear to do that, so it's got them done. So I'll get them cut off and I'll start playing with this. So here we go. The door gets a little bit wide just here, so a little bit of playing here to do. I probably should have measured it a bit better. It's 130mm here. It just wides a touch more there. I'm sure we can work it out. Once this cap's on, we'll cover up all my horrible work, so be good. Alright, I'll take a bit more out of there. What do you think, Leon? Is it going to work?
Yep.
Hopefully it's lunchtime soon. Alright, starting to look pretty good this end. Fairly flat. It's going to be good to put your arm on. Nice big flat surface. So I've got to trim this corner on our new capping now. Just trim it in. So I'm going to mark it with a pen, trim it underneath, then take it back off, trim that up, and try and get this shape pretty close. Once I'm happy with that, then I'll start working out how I'm going to get this over that latch without buggering it up. So we'll take this off and cut this corner out. Hope all you fabricators are looking the other way. Okay, what we're going to do here, instead of trying to cut this out with a grinder on my fill-in, I'm going to use a hole saw, drop it down, make a nice circle there, action, and then we can fill in with a nice rubber grommet just to make it look good. So we're going to try that version. If it doesn't work, we'll do something different on the other side. Nah, we'll be right. So going to drill this through. I've put the top section back in, which it just slides in and a bolt each side. So that's going to work really good. I've just got to work out where it's going to slide through so I can cut a hole in our capping for it to slide in and out of. So we better do that before we fix the capping. So that's what we've done. Put it in, marked it. We'll work out what I'm going to cut it out with, and maybe the hole saw again. And that should work good. All right. Ah! Might be helpful if that stays in there. Leon's getting me all the good action. I'm sure it happens to everybody, not just me. Thanks for that, Leon. Could look the other way. While I'm doing this, my good friend Alan from New Zealand has come over to annoy me, and we've been having trouble with birds up in the nesting up here, the swallows. So he's up there.
Hi team!
Have you got the spikes you can show us? Where's the spikes? So these bird spikes. They're nice spikes. So he's putting them spikes up. So he's putting those spikes up. So I've got him working all the way from New Zealand. Thanks, Alan. And of course, being a Kiwi, he's always advising me here on things I'm doing right and wrong, so it's very handy. That's a bit of a sidetrack to get away from me. Now I've dropped the now I've dropped the grub screw. I need some young I might have to take a break in a minute because Robin's got no aircon working. That's a drama. So I've got to go and make sure she's okay. Just got it pop riveted in as we said we would. It's strengthened it all up. Our little catch works okay. I have to tidy up that hole a bit better. I've got our 2 holes in for our half door top to go in. So it's all looking pretty good. Should get some airflow through there now. I can see my front wheel. You could see it before, but you sort of had to reach out like this. And now it's just there. Nice flat surface. Maybe a cup holder in here. Very happy. Pretty good for me. So I think we're going to clean up these tools, have a cup of tea, and finish off a few little things. And the worst thing is I've got to do it all on the other side. Or maybe just leave it, but no, we need to even it up, so we'll come back to it tomorrow. Here's where I'm up to with the doors. They're both done, both capped. I've put my mirrors on. They used to be on these big brackets, sitting down here, so taking them off, got them sitting there. I don't know if that's what'll end up being the way, but it's good for now. I've been for a drive. It feels really good. A lot of airflow coming in. Got rid of a lot of rattles because all my channel rubbers were worn out. The glass was banging around, so that's pretty good. But I'm probably half done. It's usable. I can get out and keep driving now, and I'm going to tee up someone to help me do a bit of welding just to tidy up the corners and help me work on the top frames. I know what I want to do there. Got a bit of welding to do and get some paint on it, and top's finished and it'll be done. So we're going to call this part 1. Pretty happy what we got to. I can use it, and we will show you part 2 when I get time to do it. So don't forget to subscribe, like and share the channel. Leave us some comments, tell me what you think about the door chop, whether I'm crazy, and we'll catch you later.